Come on in. Hop on in, let me take you for a little ride. Down the back roads and over through the countryside. Big old trucks with big old tires. Watching the sun rise in a big old sky. Cornfields and country farms. Loving hearts and open arms. We believe what the Bible says, and anything worth doing is worth doing your best. If you wanna hustle for it, ain't nothing for free. By the time the rooster crows, better be on your feet. If you don't work, then you don't eat. That's the way we was raised, that's the way it's gonna be. Everybody knows everybody. There don't nothing go down in this town that we don't know about it. Faith and family, we standing strong. We gon' sing about Jesus till he calls us home. Won't you come on in? Come take a ride through the country, sit back and just chill.
Welcome, race fans. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you. Why you say that? Well, it's simple. That's what the wife says. That's what I go by. Anyway, NOMA Super Speedway, race number 2 on playoffs. Look out. We're dropping down to 8 after tonight. So what are you going to look for? Well, you're going to have some happy campers, some happy, some sad, some glad, some mad. Yeah, you got everything in this race tonight. Definitely not be boring. One fast repair, it's all they're going to get. Watch the green flag pit stops. Tough to practice, tough to execute. Oh, let's see real quick here. Looks like we got stages at 20 and 40, and you get 3 green-white checkers. So you guys stick around. We'll be right back after the national anthem. Get yourself something to eat, something to drink, something to munch on. Get your favorite blankie, whatever you got to do. Stay around, stick out with us here. And think about how many cautions we're going to have tonight, huh?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. So say, slander the prey, the US of A. Oh, Satan's that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, and the
Welcome back, everybody. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you. It's grid time here. NOMA Super Speedway, race number 2, going from 12 cats down to the 8. There's going to be a P after each name that is going for the playoffs. Just to let you know. Let's do this. Number 1, one of the MaxspeedTV drivers. They're going to own 1 and 2 spots up here, leading the show off, looks like. Sean Wilder and the 4 of Chris Akers, both going for the playoffs here. Championship mode. Row number 2, the 86 John Lynch. Another one going for the playoffs. The double or 000, I just flat out call him Giovanni because I can't say his last name. Row number 3, the 8 Mark Vega, playoff. 66 Randy Bonomi, also playoff bound. Row 4 to 31, Joey Hickox, playoff bound. The 13, Mr. Jay Stinson beside him. Row number 5 to 37, Joseph Fogg, playoff bound. The 04, Ambrose Nebel. Row number 6 to 11, Rodney Robertson. The 343 of Russell Hancock. Row number 7 to 33, or 32, another MaxspeedTV driver, Mr. Todd Poston, playoff bound. The 23, Brad Sexton, playoff bound. Row number 8 to 73, J.R. Johnson, and the 84, Matthew Fritz. Row number 9, the 190, Matthew Williamson. The 99, Mr. Robert Tic Tac Duvendak, playoff bound. Row number 10 to 30, Carl Engel. The 48, Andrew Schroeder. Row number 11 to 131, Steve Hoppett. The 69, Guy Baracco, playoff bound. And that's it. One fast repair. That's all they're going to get. One. Remember that. Very important. Bye-bye music. Hello, sweet sounds of the V8. Till they go electric. It's my saying, I'm sticking to it. All right, we're doing our caution thing. Let me know, people out there, what you got going, huh? What are we looking at here? How many cautions? It's a little caution game we like to play. So this is it. 12 down to 8. We're going to have some unhappy campers when this is over with. Plain and simple. And we got to have some happy campers. But I know one thing. There's a great field right here. Every one of these guys thinks they can win it. But only one is going to come with a winner, and only 8 is going to advance. So you know what I say. Get a drink of your water bottle. Make sure your gloves are on. And if you're wearing a 5-point harness, you're scrubbing your carrot there or cuffing your carrot because it is a simulator. But anyway, get ready because we get ready to rock and roll right here. NOMA Super Speedway Series off MaxspeedTV. Right here, Bobby with all the hobbies. Race number 2. MaxspeedTV's Sean Wilder looks like he's gonna bring him around. Lead that first lap. Right behind him, the 86. The one and only Mr. John Lynch. This lad can drive, folks. Some may like it, some may not. I nicknamed him the hemorrhoid because he's always a pain in these guys' butts. He'll get knocked in the back, he'll come back up front. But nevertheless, this kid can drive. Up top, Mark Vega. Talked to him before the race. What did he say? He says, man, he said, I am going to be driving with everything I've got. I'll Fred Flintstone it around here if I have to. Meaning he'll put his foot right through his rig to get power, to get something good. He's got Chris Akers in the number 4 right there. Chris shoved him right down into the rocking chair where you're supposed to be safe as in your mama's arms, but sometimes that is not true. Looking at 3 wide already up here at the top. And let's see who that is. Trying to get a good look. It should be the 84. That's Matthew Fritz. Joining into the games up top. We got 3 cats up there. Looks like the 23 is up there. Mr. Saxton. And the other car, it's hard to see that number. It truly is. Should be the 04, I do believe, and that will be Mr. Nebel. And a few others joining in right here as well. So expect to see this. Whoa, Mark Vega dives down and comes back up. He ended up blinking out, almost caused a caution. Lean over. Give that squirrel some more nuts, Mark. Keep that internet strong, buddy. When you blink out and pop back in, it's a scary, scary thing. Because you don't know where NASCAR or iRace is going to put you. Like I said, one strong field tonight. 8 cats are working their way up, trying to make this cut. I believe Mr. Vega is on the bubble as well. Man, look at him coming up on that top line. Mr. Stinson. From the 8th spot, fighting up here for the lead. And he's dragging the 84, Fritz, right there with him. And behind him will be the Hickox. Now, Joey Hickox used to be able to take his last name and the word patience and put them in the same sentence. Not anymore, you can't, Nancy. Patience went out the window. He's done with that word. If I may say this, as the saying goes, He's no longer Mr. Patience. It's balls to the wall. That's what he calls it. That's what he says. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going by. It's what we're saying. All these guys, they know what it is, what's here, what's so important right now. They know what's on the line. As you can see, Vega just bailed out. He's heading to the back. He'll hop right back in front of Mr. Duvidak. Now, some of these cats are going to do the old style, the veterans. And here's what I mean by veteran. Guy Baracco, playoff contender. What's he doing? He's sitting back here, and he's got his eye like an eagle hawk. On a Sunday morning, he's watching every single one of these guys. If something happens, he may be able to make an evasive maneuver and prevent from using his fast repair. And that's exactly what he's doing here. Not to mention, Duvendak's doing the exact same thing. Williamson hanging right up here with these guys, working his way up to the front, another playoff contender, currently 15th. And listen to him feather that throttle when I shut my big mouth. He doesn't want to get too close, and he doesn't want to lose the draft. He just wants to hang out. You can call him an eagle eye, or you can call him a vulture, ready to pounce when somebody does something wrong. Remember, our first stage will be at lap 20. The second one will be at lap 40. Stage points important right now, going from 12 to 8. Welcome everybody in YouTube. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Actually, you've gotten through your Monday just about. So now you're having fun with the NOMA Super Speedway boys and myself. So hit the like button. Let them know you appreciate them. Weiler out front, and he's being helped by the teammate, Mr. Akers. Nebo showing some good momentum up here, showing some good horsey power. On the bottom, Giovanni in the rocking chair, but not for long. Nebel's going to take that away. But I'm shocked how well the second line has such great momentum. Riding around with Mr. Poston, playoff contender. Raymond's on vacation this week, everybody. So on a count of 3, everybody go. We're jealous. Vacation. I think I'm about to take a vacation and come down there and visit your little bar you got, where you hang out at. Have some gumbo. I've never had it before. You can see these guys. See how they're moving around a little bit? Now, some of them are moving around to get a little bit of air inside that radiator so they don't go kaboomy. And believe me, it's easy to blow these things up when you're not paying attention. You got tunnel vision. You don't look at your gauges near enough. They'll flash about 3 times, and then poof, they're gone. You're gone. You're done. Blow it up. You're put on a hook, and you got to go all the way around this place. That'll put you several laps down. I still like this Manny Ray's. I love this paint scheme we got going on here. It's really cool. I like it. Quite a few of them out here, too. Matthew Fritz. Another Manny Ray's machine. Take a look at that. There is Manny Ray's everywhere. The 86. Mr. Lynch, the young lad. He's on a mission. Trying to be into that 8 on playoffs. Going from 12 to 8 after this race. Very, very important. I'm really impressed right now with Giovanni. He's really racy up here tonight. Whoa, a little bit too racy, perhaps. He might have gave the 04 just a little bit too much of a shove there. Nebo had to gather it up. Now, one thing about Talladega and Daytona you kind of got to be careful on is you got to watch that double yellow line. You get below that thing, that transition, it's tough, and it'll throw you right back up onto the track and right in front of everybody. Then you go from a hero to a zero because you've wrecked half the field and they are mad as far. So you really got to be careful. You want to hug the yellow line, but you certainly don't want to get right over it, on the other side especially. Haven't said much about this character, the 37, Joseph Fogg and the Caterpillar Machine. Another contender. Currently in the 10th spot. You want to know what it's like being in the middle? Whoa, trouble. Never mind, he saved it. Giovanni got me nervous. I'm telling you, when you go down past that double yellow line, it is a handful to keep that car headed in the right direction. But he managed to do it. Looking at the back of Joey's ride, looks like somebody has already gave him a little boot in the butt. You can see it right there. Wilder's still in the middle being pushed by Akers, his teammate. Well, we got trouble right there, right up front, and that is going to be a biggin. Caution number 1 on 14. Let's slow it down and see if I can see what happened. Right up here. I'm not sure. Well, hang on a minute. A little quicker. How's that? Right here is where it happens. Whoa. Wilder catches the left rear of Nebo, but problem what it was, he had to slow down and gather it up. And when he did, well, he kind of caused this. But the good news is, cars that are spinning around, no big deal. It's the ones that slam off the wall and carry on you got to really worry about. That's when you start blowing motors. But here's the thing. Only one fast repair. That is it. Now, so far, all of these wrecks that I've seen so far does not, or is not worthy, if I may say, of the infamous Dude Wipes Award. Yeah, that's right. I have a Dude Wipes Award for the guy that has the worst accident, I should say, on the race tonight. I do it every night. Put their name in a hat and draw it. And at the end of the season, they get a little something special from me and MaxspeedTV. So remember, Dude Wipes for the guy that's got more skid marks in his shorts than there is on the track. All right, they're waiting for the pace car to come around. It's a herd of turtles, apparently. But they are definitely slowing down and waiting for it. And you'll be able to see it run around here. They're all waiting for it. There it is. Race control will take care of that problem. He'll get everything all fixed up. Now, were there any guys that had to use a fast repair? Yes. John Lynch, my buddy, the hemorrhoid. He still could be a pain in somebody's butt, let me tell you. Anyway, he had to use his fast repair. J.R. Johnson ended up having to use his fast repair. And let me see, anybody else in the crowd? Nope, those are the only two that had to use them. Wait a minute, I lied. Nope, I'm right. I don't know what I am. Those two cats are the only ones that had to use their fast repair, so I guess that's a good thing. Lap 16. Here's your race summary. 1 caution so far. 8 lead changes. There's nobody going to come into the pits except for the guys way back in the back. These guys are going to stay out here as long as they possibly can, because we're going to have our first stage. Caution here at lap 20. Remember when I was talking about how important points are? Well, it's very important when you win a stage, because you get those points. Going from 12 to 8. You need every point you can get. Pass every car you can pass. Looks like Giovanni is going to bring a few of these cats in here. And man, there's some tore up ones. Look at Mr. Where's he at? So many cars, so little time. Take a look at the front end of this Manny Ray's machine of Jay Stenson. Abracadabra. And what's he gonna do? Is he gonna use his fast repair, or is he not gonna use it? You see, if he can get this thing fixed, excuse me, he's thinking there's gonna be a few more cautions come out. He can keep coming in, and his boys can keep working on that car, and he can save a fast repair. You only get one, that's it. One and done, and believe you me, there's still a whole lot of racing going on here. Go through here. Here's your top 5 right now. Nebel, Bonomi, Fogg, Lingle, and Williamson. Like I said, the P after the name. Playoff bound here. Going for that championship. In this particular field here tonight, every single one of these guys are very good drivers. They really are. Just because you see some cautions, that don't mean nothing. That just means aggressive. I would not broadcast a league that didn't at least have one caution. Except for the league I do broadcast, and that is the Lucky Dog guys. I enjoy broadcasting them, but I like a league that has a caution at least. 1 or 2 or 3 or something. It makes it exciting. Gives you the drama, changes the whole aspect of the race. I know those drivers are probably hanging me out to dry if they heard me say that, and they will when they listen to the broadcast. Nebel on the bottom, Bonomi up top. Your pushers, Joseph Fogg and Carl Lingle. And I am glad my youngest fan got his little present from me today. I certainly hope he enjoys it. Tried to get it autographed by Matt Crafton, but he wasn't at the shop. But that's his window net. And here's gear shift cover. I hope he enjoys it. Hang it on the wall. Trying to get things together up here. Lined up, get everybody in their right spots. They're going to tighten things up. Mr. Nebel on the bottom in the rocking chair. Bonomi up top here. Fog and, excuse me, Lingle is your pushers. Take a drink of that sweet tea. Stop me from coughing, I guess. Man, ever since I had COVID for the second time, I cannot get rid of this cough. Oh, looks like Nebel's gonna go back. You gotta head backwards here. See what's going on with him. Going to the back end of the line, perhaps. I'm not sure. Well, now it's gonna be Bonomi and Carl Lingle. That is a good-looking paint job on that machine. I call it the Lions Club. Got one right down the road from me. All right, that godforsaken ugly pace car that iRacing has. You'd think it could be a little better. Out of the way. We're going to fire up and turn around and go back out of caution again, probably after lap 20. We'll see. Back to green flag racing. Good push on that outside. You can see it from a far away shot. Lynch pushing Lingle out front. Not enough to drop down, but he's still getting him out there. 3 wide? Why not? Chris Akers says, I'd love to. Who's going to go with me? The 73, J.R. Johnson's going to go with him. Gonna need a little bit more. Coming all the way around right here. What's gonna happen? And I found out by the race control, there's somebody, the reason why the 04 had to go to the back of the line is because he caused an incident and he has to start back in the back. Cracking down a little bit here during the playoffs. And here we go. Now we're definitely 3 wide. And boy, talking about inching this thing out. Looks like Bonomi might be getting himself a bonus point or so here for leading this stage. And sure enough, I think he will. Bonomi, a happy camper. Winning stage 1. Yeehaw. He started 6th. He takes home the first stage. Nancy, you're going to have to make sure that you got my youngest fan there with a picture with the stuff I sent him. Give me a big old thumbs up. And I can prove to everybody in the world that Bobby with all the hobbies has at least one good fan. Now everybody is going to come back in, and why not? It's kind of like a free get into pits card, where you can have everything done. And these guys that are working on their cars, like for instance, take a look at that. He's been into the pits. He's been out of the pits. He'll probably go back in and get a little bit more work done. He had no front end at first. Manny Reyes was going to have to go out and probably hire some more people at the shop to fix that car. But they worked their little butts off. They threw their ice creams down, or their jambalaya down, and they worked on that car, and it's just about back together again. It's at least presentable and raceable, but he'll come into the pits right here. As you can see, he'll get some more work done on that thing. And he saved himself from having to use a fast repair. Very smart on his part. As they all come in to get serviced. And don't forget, you guys, not only NOMA Super Speedway on a Monday night, but Friday night, 10 p.m., you got the Ag Solar Solutions, which is part of NOMA here. They have a truck. Their truck series, and they're also going for a championship as well. So we got two of these teams or leagues going for a championship. It's been a long summer. And it's winding down to just a few races here, as Mr. Duvendak tries to hit the blue commitment cone, and he missed. He's gonna love it when he comes back to the broadcast and notices I put that on camera. He might not be able to hit a commitment cone under caution, but he can definitely race. And for Inquiring Minds, he does not have a picture of my wife on his hood like he has had in the past. Now, she brought him good luck. Me, I don't know if I put her on my car. And that's okay. I'm in the man cave. She can't hear me. It's all good. All right. They went in, and they came out. Except Mr. Vega stayed out. Poston stayed out. J.R. Johnson stayed out. Duvendak stayed out. And so did Guy Baracco. So now here's your top five. Vega said he's going to run hard, even if he has to Fred Flintstone it around here, meaning put his foot through the floorboard. Kind of down on the bubble. Todd Poston, well, I'm going to call him Mr. Excitement, because you don't know what's going to happen with this guy. He's like me at broadcasting. You don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. But I can assure you, he and we will not be boring. Poston is anything but boring. Duvendak third, J.R. Johnson fourth, Chris Akers fifth, Guy Baracco sixth, Jay Stinson back up to seventh, Carl Engel eighth, Randy Bonomi is ninth, 10, Joseph Fogg. Cautions, well, we're setting at 2. Now, we have to include in our caution pick the 2 stages. Just so you guys know that. Which you should if you're hanging out with my broadcast with these guys. And if this is your first time, glad to have you. And where in the heck have you been? We did have a drinking game going on. Every time I said the word cats, they had to take a drink. But I had to stop doing that because, well, some people, their bedrooms was up on the second floor, and they had to sleep downstairs. They couldn't make it up there. I felt bad, so I stopped doing that. Apparently, I say the word cats too much. Yeah, I love Michael Waltrip. I think he's the best broadcaster there's ever been. "24 out of 94 laps is completed. Stage 1 winner, Bunomi, took it. I think it was him anyway. Back to green flag racing here. NOMA Super Speedway playoff race number 2. They get out on the bottom, posting up top. Your pushers, Duvendak. Excuse me. Junior Johnson, or JR, whichever one he prefers. Pushing down on the bottom. Poston goes up 3 wide. And apparently they seen his picture, and he's not a handsome feller because I don't see many people wanting to go with him to the dance. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a couple of them. The 04 coming up out of the back. And they all hop back in line. Take a look at Akers pushing Duvendak. Now, Duvendak, he started 18th. Vegas started 5th. And the pusher, Akers, been up here all evening longs. Stenson's car looks pretty darn good. Not bad considering about 10 laps or 8 laps ago he didn't have a front end. And he still has his fast repair for inquiring minds who want to know. Thinking about 3 wide again. Yes, they are. Way back here with Matthew Fritz doing some pushing. Pushing Williamson. Todd goes all the way back to the back here. Working his way back up front. Oh, the 31 up into the wall. Touches it gracefully. Don't worry, Nancy. It's all good. Don't pass out, fall down, or hit your head. Joey is okay. I think he was just teasing everybody when he scraped the wall. But he's all right. A little dentage. But he's okay. No harm, no foul. Akers up front being pushed by Stenson right there in the middle, trying to get him up. Vega on the bottom, and he is not gonna give it up. They're gonna have to take it from him. And you know what? They're trying, but they can't. Because Johnson's doing his job. Keeping that 8 up there so they can't drop down into the rocking chair. Not everybody fits in Mama's arms. Duvadak makes it that time. He'll drop down. Running at the top, posted right in the middle. I think, I'm not sure, the 343 machine, that's Hancock. He has no back in. So what does that mean? Well, it means you can't push him. There ain't nothing there to push. Doovie in the middle. He's playing Bachelor. I believe his wife and kids are visiting in Florida. Her mom and dad, I think. So he sat in his underwear and his socks with his favorite blankie, and he watched football all weekend long. He said, I do not know it for a fact, nor do I wish to want to know that for a fact. Enjoying the bachelor life. Out here racing tonight. Russell pushing again, Williamson. Trying to get something going up here, 3 wide against the wall. Getting a little bit of help. You can see Hickox and Giovanni right there with them. If they can stay together, they can work their way right up there. Giovanni bails and drops into the middle. Take a look. Now look, Wilder here, he's kind of by himself. Way up there is the pack. He's way back here. Actually, he's almost 5 seconds behind him. And that will grow, believe me. This pack will run off and leave him. Remember, lap 40 will be our second stage. Nancy says her son needs to get the Guns N' Roses CD back out and listen to it. Remember, we called him Patience. I've been calling him that all season long. I keep waiting for him to have a Guns N' Roses paint scheme on a car, and I haven't seen it yet. But he told me Patience is gone. It's balls to the wall. He's tired of the Patience ride. "12 guys trying their best to get all the way down to the top 8. going for the championship win. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of bragging rights right there. A whole lot. There's bragging rights, there's trophy, there's money, all kinds of good stuff. These guys could care less about anything but the bragging rights. I can guarantee you, they want to brag. They want to be called the champion. They want Bobby to call them the champion of last season. And we got ourselves a caution again. Let's see what's going on. We got a little problem now. Let's take a look and see if I can find it. Watch it right in here. We'll see where this happens at. Ew, I can see it already. The 04. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. Something happened. I don't know what it was, but I'm going to find it. Oh. Here we go. Maybe we'll find it. I don't know. I think he clicked out on us. Doggone it. Well, anyway, it looked like the 04 of Nebel might have gotten into somebody here. I'm trying to find it if I can. It's hard when they pop out on me like that. All right. Isn't this awesome? Huh? Able to back things up, take a look. All right, here we go. Let's try it one more time. If I'm able to do it, right, screw it up. All right, watch the 04 in the center coming up. I do believe he may. We'll see it right here. If you're not square and you're going to push somebody, this is what you're going to do. You're flat out going to wreck them. It's that simple. And the 31 is literally putting his foot through the floorboard to prevent being caught up into this mess. You can see it. The question is he going to be able to? Giovanni's spinning right in front of him. I mean, he is spinning, and it looks like Joey's going to come right in. Ooh, I think he hit him, but I don't think he hit him too awful bad. You can see the smoke coming up on him from those tires. So it's not the 04 Mr. Nebel's night, to say the least. That's 2 incidents now. Everybody comes in, everybody comes out. Baracco is going to be your leader. Chris Akers, Mr. Hickox, Todd Poston, and Jay Stinson as your top 5. Go a little further. Vega will be 6th. Johnson 7th. Roberts 8th. 9th. Wilder. And 10th. Mr. Fogg. Now, still running on borrowed time, and that's what I call it. That's when you use up your fast repair and, well, you got to run around the track and pretend that you got bubbles, saran wrap, or those little popping bubbles for packaging on. You got to take very good care of the car. Johnson has used his fast repair. It looks like Wilder's had to use one. And sorry, Nancy, Joey had to use one. Nebel had to use one. John Lynch had to use one, and so did Brad Saxton. Everybody is still on the lead lap, believe it or not. So for inquiring minds who want to know, there's your top 5. We don't care about the weather. And there's your caution, number 3. It's been a rough night, I'm telling you. It's just one of those days for the 04 Mr. Nebel. He has to use his fast repair. So he too is going to have to drive with kit gloves. He started 10th, so he's sitting here in the 13th position. He's all right. Car looks good, but he's got to keep it that way. Akers on the bottom. The 3.4 or the 343, and I do believe he has it. Let me look. Checking. There it is. He's got somewhat of a rear bumper. I'd say if he don't get any more trouble, comes in the next time to the pits, he'll have a complete bumper and he'll be good to go. And he still has his fast repair. Akers comes in and drills the cone. Maybe Duvendak can get some cone drilling lessons from Mr. Akers. Some of these guys hanging back here, way back into the back. Falk, he's kind of tore up a little bit, but the crew's working on it, getting it back into shape. And he still has his fast repair. That's the most important thing. We got a lot of racing to go. A lot. We're not even at halfway yet. All right. So hopefully everybody, I think now, I believe, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Akers is going to probably get, I think, perhaps the second stage, because I don't think they're going to throw it after lap 40 because, well, we're going to go green and then we're going to right back to a caution. I don't think they're going to do that. So we'll have to figure out who won the second stage to make sure. We will find that information out for you. But I don't think we're going to go to stage 4 or 40 caution. As we're back up running, green flag. Akers in the bottom. Mr. Excitement behind him, Poston. Only guy I know that can race an iRacing at 195 mile an hour and post on YouTube live stream at the same time. I don't know how he can do it. So if that is the case, then Akers is driving his tail off to get the second stage win here. They may just keep on a running. I don't know. We'll see. Poston is more than happy to push Akers across the line, it looks like. Starting a second line, finally, I believe. Rodney Roberts. Rowdy Rodney, I call him. He's been quiet. Started 11th. Now he's making his way up front. Still has a fast repair in his pocket. Riding on the roof of John Lynch. 23 people watching and 6 likes. For the love of God, hit the like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate it. It ain't for me, it's for them. You gotta listen to my big mouth regardless. Back up front, Poston in the middle right there. Joey Hickok doing some pushing. He says, I take that Guns N' Roses CD with the song Patience on it, and I threw it out the window. Look who's coming back to play. Wilder, up top. Drops right back in. He's back up top again. Looking for a little help. And he's got it. Could use a little more up there. Hickox decides to join in. He realizes that that top line has got some serious momentum. Three cautious, 23 lead changes. Akers leading the pack. Way back in the back, you've got Fogg, who is off. You can see him. They just now going into turn 3. And Joseph is still on that backstretch. So if they don't have a caution, they will catch Joseph. Thaxton hanging out right here in the back. You can hear him feathering that throttle. Williamson right there in front of him doing the same thing. Just riding around. Vega, just riding around. All 4 of those guys are playoff contenders here. Back up front, Akers leading the show in the rocking chair. Joey Hickox still up top, looking for some help from the 7 of Wilder. Two MaxspeedTV fellers. On the bottom. Akers and 73 Johnson together up top. Joey by himself for now, and he is smothered with them. Behind him, 2 MaxspeedTV drivers. His partner, Jay Stinson, down here in the bottom in the 13 machine. Wilder doing a great job pushing, I'm going to tell you. Trying his best to push that 31 up in front of the 4. Another shove before the tri-oval. Taking a look at Mr. Guy Bracco. Sitting in that 14th spot. And right behind him, John Lynch. He's currently 15th now. It says 13th, but he's 15th. I don't know. They've settled down quite nicely here. We may end up seeing, no, I'm going to jinx it, but I'm going to say it. We may end up seeing a green flag pit stop. And if we do, it is going to be exciting because we've not had one yet. When we do get one, who knows what could happen? We like to think everybody's going to come through it unscathed, but you never know as Wilder gets a push good enough to drop down into the rocking chair. So now Sean's going to be leading this show. But oh, Joey's new strategy, it seems to be working out for him. Because here he is. Mr. Black, how are you doing tonight, my friend? Hope all is well. I don't think John has ever missed a broadcast that I've done. He's always hopped on YouTube and hung out with us, said hi. Somebody out there is wearing his MaxspeedTV t-shirt. It's not him. He never got it. We got some more being made. So hopefully we can get them out and going. You know, for the ones that might not like me and my broadcasts, I got to try to get their information so I can autograph it and send it to them. Yes, that's right. I'm just that horrible of a feller. Hickox, look at him. Right there in the hunt. Remember I was talking about catching somebody? Well, they caught him. But he does the stand-up move and keeps it down on the bottom. So everybody can get cleared. And he's going to cause absolutely no harm whatsoever to him. You can see him. Now that, my friends, is a stand-up move. He's got to put him a lap down, but he's still a stand-up guy, and that was a stand-up move right there. Anybody else that said, nah, try to go around me. Wilder's still on that bottom. Joey right there running with him, enjoying it. Akers behind him. So Joey's got a boatload of MaxspeedTV drivers all around him. Team Max Speed. By looking at some of the bios up here of the drivers, I see there's one of them. Trying to see where it was at. I thought I saw one. Some of these guys up here. I'll tell you a little bit about them if I can find them. So many guys. There we go. One of the drivers, he's not here tonight. He said one of his major hobbies was holding a grudge against anybody that has a MaxspeedTV sticker on the car. Well, man, he's going to have a lot of grudges. These guys, they run well together. But I'm telling you right now, Joey's he's on a mission. Raymond says, please tell me on these shirts you got coming in that your smiling face is not on the shirt. Well, it just depends. If you're a friend, it is. If you're a foe, well, it's the other end. Akers. Happy where he's at. He's content for now. Fog, 1 lap down. Still hanging in the back of the pack. Mark Vega. Letting the laps wind down. Now that 84, Matthew Fritz up in front of him in that Manny Ray's machine, he has no choice to hang back here and watch the show. He's already used the fast repair, so you can see the upside down spot of it. Here, I'll fix that for you. There you go. He cannot dent up that machine. He's used his fast repair already. He's got to keep it clean. You not only have to be in it to win it, but you got to make sure all your curves are curved right so you can be a bullet. Nebel trying to do something up here on the second line. He's all by himself. I don't know if the guys are coming up yet. Here they come slowly. They're liable to go right past him and put him in the middle here. I don't know. But we're going to have a little fun, I hope. Keep your fingers crossed. Get all excited because we might see our first green flag pit stops. Well, trouble. Somebody went flying. I think it was Duvendat. He did go flying. And he saved it, and he's back up on the track. You know what? Let's watch it. Something happened to him. And I don't know how he did it, but he saved it. The 04. Again. Watch him save it. Puts it right back up on the track. Now that's good driving right there. Well, now we got some trouble. Now the 04 is into the wall. Now that will bring out a caution. Somebody better give him a .19 check. And a .19 check where I come from means for alcohol because he's having a bad night. Let's take a look. What happened to him? Well, he was pretty darn slow and he got tagged is what happened. And so this time it was not his fault. Sick corrected. The 11 came up and tagged him. No matter what, he's having a bad night. And he's had to use a fast repair once, so we'll see if he can get her fixed and get back out on the track. He was running a little bit off, a little slower than the rest of these guys. I did notice that during the race. Well, there went your first green flag pit stops. And yes, Mr. Sega, GameCube, whatever you want to be called. There is people that don't like me. I know, shocking, right? That's why I'm the bad boy broadcasting. Well, Wilder's gonna lead them in. And here they come. I do my best to call these replays, different angles and stuff, so we can see exactly what happened. Try to, anyway. Some drivers like it, and some drivers don't. Wilder, in and out. Easy peasy. Here's your top 5 drivers. I gotta have some fun here. It's killing me. How about you, Joey, Bobby, in the booth? You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Having some fun watching you. I think your mom's, I don't know how many Xanax she's had to take or whatever tonight. I mean, you threw your Guns N' Roses CD out the window, and it's no more patience. You hate the word now. It's balls to the wall. And you know what? I gotta tell you, bud, you've been running pretty darn good out here tonight.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of all the trouble. I've been caught up in a lot of it, but the goal is we'll just stay up front. I think we're gonna have to make one more pit stop for the end of this thing, so we'll see how it shakes out at the end.
Well, the good news is I know you've used your fast repair already, so you're kind of on borrowed time. You gotta really take care of that car, and you're pretty good at doing that. I've seen you run an entire race with 0 fast repairs.
Yeah, it's not a situation I want to be in, but unfortunately, that's the situation we're in, so we're just going to make the best of it.
Well, we're going to be watching. Now, by the way, I hear my favorite youngest fan, he got his memorabilia and he likes it.
Oh, yeah, he's in love with that stuff. We've already got it hanging on the wall.
Awesome. We'll see if we can get some more sent out to him. I know people. Well, good luck, pal.
It is really cool. I'm a little jealous of him.
Well, hang on because it's going to get worse.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Good luck. We'll keep an eye on you. Keep it going.
All right. Thank you, sir.
It's always fun talking to Joey. Oh, the caution thing? Well, here, hang on. Let me see. I know I forgot it. And I don't want that one. There it is. We're at 4 cautions now. And if I take my shoes off, that's the carry. Okay, we have now 34 laps to go. So that's where we set out on the cautions. As the green flag is out on that pitiful looking pace car. Duvendak saves it. He's in good shape. He's coming back in here. He's at the back of the pack anyway, so he's going to top off just in case he can maybe save a little fuel and do a little fixing. He's got a fast repair yet he can use, so he's in good shape. Akers on the bottom. Hickox is going to be up top. Stenson right there behind his teammate. So you got 2 teammates on the top side. You got 2 teammates on the bottom. My drivers are wanted. Just like I'm perhaps probably wanted. Keeps life exciting. But I will have to say, it will be pretty exciting to see Joey pull this thing off with a win, even though it's early. Just to watch his mom out here on YouTube, Nancy, flip out. been a long time coming, Nancy. All right, they're going to come around. Take the green flag, hopefully. NOMA Super Speedway Series. This is race number 2 of the playoffs, going from 12 to 8. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies, bringing it to you. You know what? It's go time. Let's crank this mother up. Doesn't that just tickle your funny bone? I absolutely love doing that. Akers on the bottom enjoying himself with a teammate in tow in the 73 at Johnson. Saxton behind him, Poston behind him, single file all the way back to these cats. Duvendak on the outside, getting a little help from Fritz and Wilder. These guys should catch up with the rest of these eventually here. All these guys got it going on. They know single file is quick. Saxton having a great race. Started 14th, and there he sits in the 3rd spot. Taking a look at him, rot cheer in the old rally parts machine. There he is. The outlaw, they call him. Thinking about 3 wide? Sure. Wilder. And he's got Giovanni in tow, it looks like. I think Giovanni's told me a dozen times how to say his last name. Nah, it ain't gonna matter. I'm not gonna get it. Hickox to the lead, down at the bottom in a rocking chair. all the way back to the back. Russell coming back out of the pits. He's going to be at least 2 laps down. Single file. They're happy with it. Gets these laps wound down a little bit. They don't mind it. Chris Akers right there with him. Now look, when you've got that car right there in your rearview mirror, you better hang on with both hands on the wheel. You may have heard me say it, and you may not, and if you have, you're going to hear it again. Chris Akers would rather push than win. He loves to be the pusher. He said, I'll push my grandma down the stairs as she's in front of me to make her go faster. He don't care. He loves to push. And right now, that's Joey's best friend because Joey says, push away, brother. Guys are still staying single file. Taking their sweet time is what they're doing. Letting the laps wind down, thinking about it. They're probably going to have to pit one more time. You heard him say so, Joey. Talking about him, I'll show it to you. Tic Tac Duvendak started 18th, now 5th, playing Bachelor tonight while his wife and kids are gone out of state. Sitting in his underoos and socks and probably a cut-off t-shirt with, I don't know, something silly. A Michael Jackson or Madonna face on it maybe, perhaps. I don't know. In his rig racing with us tonight. He can afford to be cheesy. Ain't nobody home. It's just him. He's currently in the 5th spot. I told him a picture of my wife on the hood. Supposedly it brings him good luck. It didn't me. He decided not to put it on there this time. And he has touched the wall a couple times. You can see it right here. Not too bad. He'll be all right. Joey is as happy as a kid in a candy store, and I'm sure his mom Nancy out here is probably a nervous wreck. She said earlier he's hit everything here he's hit once. That's his style. He don't care. It's all out now, Nancy. Ain't no more patience for this man. It's go time. So far he's led 7 laps. Saxton is having a really, really good run. These first 4 cats up here have used their fast repairs already. Duvendak has not. Sean, the other contender, has. And guess what? Here comes some green flag stops. Watch this one. Will it be a good one? Everybody playing nicely on this stop. Excellent job. And I'm sure it's a sigh of relief from all these drivers. Hickok and Sexton still out there. His teammate Stinson bringing up the rest of the boys. Will they come in this time? If they're coming in now, that means they may have enough to go all the way. And here they come. Excellent job there as well. Yeah, Nancy, I got to tell you, my heart was pounding a little bit because let's face it, when it comes to green flag pit stops, yeah, Joey, it can go either way. But he had a great one here. Really happy about that. Akers and them in the pits, back out of the pits. And here they come. Poston, he's got to come in. But the bad part of it is he's going to come in by himself, I think. Whoa, slams on those brakes. Now, with him slamming on the brakes, I must watch. Let's see. Did he get a penalty for speeding? Let's see. Oh, he had to back up a little bit. Oh, he had a stop and go penalty, I do believe. Mr. Poston, I think he did. He'll let me know if he did. But he may have had. Your current leader is Sexton, but he better hang on because Akers is bringing him up. They're going to go right by him. From first to fifth, at a snap of a finger, he's back in line. Now, the 69 of Baracco and Vega. With 20 laps to go, that's when you start thinking. You start deciding, man, when am I going to make a move and who am I going to work with to get there? Am I beside my teammate? Do I got to get by my teammate? I got to find them. Will my teammates wait up for me? There's all kinds of different scenarios. Or you got to hang back here in the back. These guys here off the pace. They would love to see a caution. That's the only chance they're going to get. And it looks like they're going to be, well, if I can find it, about 11, 12 seconds off. Contender, Fog. Bunomi. A little damage in the back. But guess what? He's hanging right here with these guys. And he'll be able to catch up with them if he gets a little bit of help here from these guys coming behind him. Back to 3 wide. As you can see, they're moving all over the place. Getting in, jockeying in position. Oh, we got all kinds of trouble. Not good there. That is a caution. A lot of guys in it. A whole bunch. Let's see what we got. Right here. Let's slow it down. This is where it occurs, and I'm not sure. We'll go nice and slow here. Take a look. I think the 69 of Mr. Baracco comes down, and he hits Wilder, and of course, Wilder's got to come into Duvendak. He almost went airborne. I don't think Baracco saw or realized that Wilder was there. I'm not sure on that. But things are going to get kind of nasty. Joey gets caught way up high. Not good for him. As you can see, these cats are sliding all over. And I have yet... Slow it down a bit. Joey got tagged a boatload of times. Still, nobody really worth... Yet, nothing's impressed me of giving out my Dude Wipes award yet, to be honest with you. Not happened. Vega and some of the guys are coming in to get some work done. Now, I think, I can't be sure on it, yeah, they're all coming in to get some work done. Now, the 23, he has no front end whatsoever. And that's Saxton. Now, the sad part is, he's got to sit there and get as much work done on that thing as he can because he's already used his fast repair. So he will definitely come out of this bad boy probably dead last. But he's got to get it fixed. He's got to get some work done. I believe he's even got the motor off, I think. He gonna be there for a little bit. That may have hurt his chances tonight. As Chris Akers punts the blue cone again, while Duvendak is jealous because he can't. Right here's your top 5. And right here is your race summary for Inquiring Minds. 5 cautions with 17 to go. Hope everybody has enjoyed these guys. It's never a dull moment with these. I'm telling you. It's a lot of fun. As the 75 Johnson is able to get some really fresh air into that motor. I don't think he's going to have to worry about overheating that anytime soon. And why do you ask? Well, there. He has no hood. See? Nothing. So he can afford to push and push till the cows come home, because I don't think he'll overheat. And that's going to be really good. Nope, he's got to come in and get some work done on it. So, by the way, if you're not a MaxspeedTV subscriber, get your butt over there and subscribe to us, will you? We're working, trying to get that 9,000 subscriber. And if we do, like Cousin Eddie would say, we're going to get yourself something really nice. So get on over there and subscribe if you would. That'd be great. We are the very first broadcasting network in iRacing. I think it's been around for like, what, 9 years or something? I have not been. Quite frankly, I'm not that old to broadcast that long. But MaxspeedTV was the first broadcasting outfit. The owner, Mr. Rudy Cummings, sitting at home one day, retired, picking the toe jam out between his toes, and his wife said, "Rudy, why don't you do something? Get off your butt." He says, "You know what, sweetheart? I have got the voice for broadcasting. I'm going to start up broadcasting network on iRacing." And he did. And here we are. And that's why you're stuck with me, so send him the hate mail. Akers, Lingle, Poston, Vega, Bunomi, top 5. And if you want, let's just put it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 7 cats up front. Or if you want to go back, 7 out of the top 10 are all chase contenders. So things are getting close. So Joe was on the bubble in the caution game. Now, Joe happens to be Joey's father, and this guy has won numerous times. I hope he took my advice and played at least some scratch-offs or something. The ugly pace car is getting out of the way. We're going to come back around. And what I am going to do is I'm going to get rid of this, and we're going to go to the smaller feller. How's that? NOMA Super Speedways Race 2 of the playoff series, going from 12 to 8 right here. Let's do it. On the bottom, MaxspeedTV drivers. Akers and Poston. Bonomi right there in a 66. And the 37, Joseph Fogg. Very, very quiet tonight. For a while, he was way back in no man's land. And look at him. Currently in the 4th spot. Yeah, that's right. You see the P for the playoff contender, right? Tic-tac Duvendak. Currently in the 6th position. Looking for a win tonight. He says if he can get the win, he's not going to wash his underoos shorts until the championship is over. Lord have mercy. Poston pushing his teammate Akers. Duvendak, he's the only one up here in the top 6 that has a fast repair he can still use. Top 10, I'm sorry. So Doovie is sitting groovy. Like how I did that? And here he is pushing up top. Trying to get his way up to the rocking chair. Doing a good job right now. He's Fogg's best friend. And boy, look at them go up there. The 199 of Williamson. Another playoff contender. Doing some pushing. Now somebody, that's the 84. Matthew Fritz and the Manny Ray's machine. He went all the way back to the back right here. Now I'm a-wondering. I'm a-wondering if he thinks something might be happening. Is there a storm brewing? Because he went all the way back to the back here to watch. Hickok's all the way back here in the 14th spot. Two by two over the first 17 cars. You can throw a blanket right over them. That's how tight they are. Fogg up top. Now he's into the rocking chair. Doovie up top looking for a little bit of help. And he's got it with the 199. Williamson. The 73 out of the way. Stand up move. 10 to go at the line. Will they play nicely? I can guarantee you it won't be like this. Who's going to pop out of line? Who's going to go with them? Who's going to leave somebody hung out to dry? When you get down to about 2 to go, there ain't no friends. Teammates, they ain't nothing. "23 people watching, 13 likes. Please hit the like button for these guys. They're doing a great job. As the storm is beginning to brew here, it might be sunny in Alabama, but right here, it is going to be dark and dreary. I got a feeling something big is going to happen. A lot of these cats have used their fast repair up. They can't afford to get caught in another incident. Woo, down in the bottom. They gathered it back up. No harm, no foul. Out of the blue, Mark Vega. He's coming. Looking for a little help. Seven to go at the line. Will they hit 3 wide eventually here? Oh, I'm sure they're going to. Take a look at Giovanni in the 5th spot, doing the pushing. And I mean, he is pushing. Vegas still up there with love to try to get down. The 37 fog is not going to let that happen. They are tight. Hickok's coming back up, currently in the 8th spot. At some point, they're going to pop off 3 wide here. Just don't know when. 6 to go at the line. You never want to push the pusher. Nothing good happens when you do that. You see these guys kind of wiggling around? They're trying to get a little bit of air in that radiator. That way on that very last lap, they can hammer down and not let up for nothing. They can make it all the way up, all the way around without blowing it. Guys are getting really close coming out of the turns. And, whoa, we got a trouble right there, and he hangs on to it. That's going to hurt him, but he saved it. What a job right there by Akers. He got tapped by the 37 kind of hard, pushing. He gathered it back up. As he gathered it up, he lost a lot of spots. 4 to go with the line. Now we're 3 wide. 66 Bunomi up there. Getting some help from the 11 of Roberts. And here comes Akers. You can't keep a good man down, he says. And here he comes. He's trying. Williamson doing some serious pushing in the middle right here. Now, here's what sucks. You're stuck in the middle and you got nowhere to go and you don't like it. Right here, in the middle. Can't go anywhere. You got cars on this side of you. You got them over here on that side of you. You can't do nothing. And that does not help you at all when you try to advance, especially with 3 to go at the line. Bonomi back up top again. This is where it starts to get real nasty. Riding with Hickox right in the middle of this. You see these guys? They're all over. They're not exactly holding the perfect line. Gets a little scary when this happens. The 99 goes up, opens the door a little bit. Here comes Hickox. And I can assure you he's going to give a love tap here to the 99 if he can get to him. Poston's going to drop into the rocket chair up front. Vega having a great run. He's the pusher now. And they are tight, let me tell you. Real close. This is when it starts to get a little nerve-wracking. Coming up on 2 to go. Moves got to be made. Akers going up top, looking for some help. After almost being turned, gathers it up, pays the price for it, but here he comes. Poston still down on the bottom, a happy camper. Joseph Fogg doing a great job right there in the middle, trying to get Giovanni up there to get him out of his way. Giovanni not a playoff contender. But he don't care. He wants to win a race. And here comes Akers. Poston back still on the bottom. Wow, what a push job he got. And take a look at that move. Bonomi pushes Akers all the way up and drops down behind him into the rocket chair down in the bottom. That might have been the move of the race right there. We'll see what happens if they don't wreck each other. Bonomi, what a heck of a move right there. I'm pretty sure that shocked Akers, to be honest with you. He went right down into the rocket chair right behind Akers. And he could not drop down. Duvendak back up top. Akers in the middle. White flag. What's going to happen? Wow, look at Giovanni push Akers right to the rocket chair, baby. Giovanni ought to get a dozen roses and a box of chocolates from Akers if he pulls this off. Whoa, trouble right here. And it doesn't matter because it's going to be a race to the checkered. Who's going to get it? Akers trying to block everybody that he can. Does a great job. But take a look at Bonomi on the bottom. Who is going to come? Who's going to get this? What a job. Wow. My gosh. I can't even tell you who won this thing yet. You know who won it? I'm going to tell you. Right there's your winner, folks. Randy Bonomi. Unbelievable. Wins this puppy. And I mean, he barely won it. You want to know how close it was? I'm going to show you. Let's get to the photo finish. Hope I don't screw it up. There they go. I screwed it up. Okay, here we go. How's that? Somebody take a picture of that because no one's going to believe it. That's how close this thing was. Absolutely unbelievable. Right there, buddy. Unreal. Well, there he is. Your winner of the second playoff race. NOMA Super Speedway. He made a heck of a move. And I think that's what done it for him. You guys stick around. We're going to be back. We're going to talk to the top three. Just to let you know, it was Bonomi. Akers, Giovanni came in third. Fourth, Saxton. Mark Vega fifth. Bracco sixth. Seventh, Wilder. Eighth, Williamson. Ninth, Joey Hickox. 10th, Matthew Fritz. Duvendak 11th. Definitely a happy camper. And he should be. We'll be right back after this and we'll chat with the boys. Don't you go anywhere.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me,
Well, you saw it right there, my little cute little caution banner, commercial, whatever you want to call it. So let's go through real quick. Let me get rid of some of this right here. There we go. Here's our race summary, guys. 5 cautions. If you pick 5, you're a winner. That's right. Get an autographed picture of me. Anyway, you're a winner. Let's see. 38 lead changes. Now, that's pretty darn impressive. I don't care who you are. Really, really nice. Third place was Giovanni. He is not here. He had to go leave. He started 4th. He led 3 laps and finished 3rd. Pretty good deal for him. He was not in the chase, but still a good night overall for him. Now this guy, there he is. Chris Akers, 31 laps you fled. You started 2nd. You kind of got your feathers ruffled accidentally, I would say. Definitely not on purpose by no means. But you got your feathers ruffled a little bit there by Joseph Fogg. He just barely got into you a little bit, got you loose, and I'll tell you what, I don't know how you saved it. Most people come down off that yellow, cross that yellow line, they come back up. It's just a total freaking mess. But anyway, dude, you saved it.
Shoot, I don't know what the heck happened there. We were setting up for a good hopefully 1-2 finish with me and Todd, or Todd was coming up through there, and then yeah, I just got turned. I don't know. The car just whipped sideways on me. I just barely
barely touched you.
That was the weirdest bump I've ever had. Somebody, hit me and it turned left, hard left. But man, how about that run on the outside by me and Randy? That shit was awesome. We came all the way on the outside, took that to the lead. That was fun.
Absolutely. And then Giovanni pushed you right there at the end of it until they all got taken out. And somebody, I think somebody went so high they almost met Jesus If they were
That
good,
was Todd.
they may have. Well, if it was Todd, he didn't meet Jesus. He probably sent him right back down. But he's crazy. But anyway, yeah, it was a bad wreck behind you guys. But then it was a big battle, and you had to make that car. You tried to make that car about 50 yards wide. But you and Bonomi worked very well together to even get into position to win this thing.
Yeah, we did. That was a fun run there, and I threw the one block on him, and I want to go through the second block. I didn't want to wreck us. I know he had a heck of a momentum run on me, and I just tried to side draft him to the end, and shoot, he got me about an inch or so. That was an awesome race. Hands up to him for that little drop down and go for the win.
Congratulations, my friend. Who would you like to thank before I send you on your merry way and I can go to bed?
Team leader here there. Thank you for sponsoring the team and always broadcasting. I enjoy watching it, and thank the guys on Max Speed. We did awesome tonight. Hate that Sean got taken out by a couple wrecks, and man, we almost had him a win. That's what he's going for, to get him locked into the chase. But,
well, congratulations, pal.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You're moving on up.
Heck yeah, 1 and 2. That's how it needs to be next week too.
All right, you take care, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, man.
The man of the hour. I don't know how he did it. You guys that are listening, you go back and you watch that replay. He made a heck of a great move. Chris said he saw it. What nothing he could do about it. He didn't want to take a chance on wrecking both of them, taking his both out. But man, what was it like? Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, it was a good time. It was a little nerve-wracking for a while when we were 3 wide during, and in the middle laps there, you want to try and calm down a little. But I saw my opportunity when he got up in front of me there on the high side. I just figured I'm going to push him. He had some damage in the back, and I was a little nervous, but I was like, it was center damage, so I was like, I think I can push him still. So I gave him a good shove, and we got out to the front, and it was all I could do to get by him. I could have swore that he beat me into the line. I could just barely see the nose of his car. It looked like out front, but when they did the replay, and obviously scoring says I was up there. It's up like an inch, dude.
Well, I did several little replays of it towards the end of the broadcast, several different angles, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you won by a frog hair.
Yeah, it was really, really close.
It was real close. But anyway, great job, great win. Points, that's what you want. Working your way up closer towards that championship. So who do you want to thank tonight before I let you go and I can get out of here and go to bed?
Thank all my teammates on Hickok Racing, and just thank my broadcaster as is appropriate. And that's it. Been a fun night.
Fun night is not the word for it. It's always a blast with these guys. I'm telling you, it is. Lots of fun. You take care of yourself, my friend. Relax, take it easy, and we'll catch you next week. You're moving on up. Man. All right. Later, buddy.
Bye.
Well, what do you guys think about that, huh? It doesn't get any better than this. I don't care who you are. Hit the like button before you get the heck out of here. Appreciate you guys watching NOMA Super Speedway Series, race number 2. Playoff, that is. Way to go. And I'm going to tell you real quick before I leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the top 10 were chase contenders. If that tells you anything. Pretty darn impressive. Bobby with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV. You guys take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Have a safe week. We'll catch you next time around. I'm out of here. See ya.